Forex trading for beginners 101. In the previous video tuliongelea kitu gani? Tuliongelea kama wewe ni mgeni, if you're new into trading, number one, don't put your money. What you should do is open an account with a broker like maybe Xness. I use Xness because of the ease of withdrawing money from them, kwamba na pia unaweza weka $10 for trading na unaweza withdraw minimum, you can withdraw up to $2. So ukiweka alafu you get $2, unatoa $2, unapata another 2, unaweza toa pia. Ukiwa umeweka $10 usote unaweza toa $5 ukijingangana kutrade hiyo na hiyo 5 uone kama uta make money, which I doubt because you will lose money because any dip when prices go against you kidogo unapata you've been margin called. Hiyo pia endelea practice, you will see margin calls ukiwa una trade. Now today nataka tuongelee kitu moja very important, na hiyo kitu inaitwa time frames. Now when unaonanga kila wakati kwa comment section watu wanauliza wakipewa strategy like in the first few minutes of trading, let's say 3 minutes of trading, the first candle forms, when it starts the other candles start to form, look whether a candle forms completely out and goes and retests, then go, if it comes down then comes back, or so hiyo strategy ikipeana or any other strategy yenye unapewa, utaona many people come to comment section and people will ask on which time frame, kila saa on which time frame. Then I realize, let me speak about time frames. Now time frames, when you go to your chart, yeah, trading on your broker, uko na chart ni hizo unaona candles zikipanda zikishuka zikikuwa na zone, hizo zote ni chart. Now when you are looking at your chart, kuna kitu inaitwa time frame. Hapo at some point unaona inaonyesha either unaweza weka one, unaweza weka yearly, unaweza weka monthly. So I'll start with, you look at any particular pair whatever you're trading and uangalie 1 month. Ukiweka 1 month, each candle inakuonyesha in a month. So utaangalia ukiweka 1 month na uone whatever you're trading in 1 month inakaa blue na imetoka hapa mpaka hapa, it tells you in that 1 month price moved from here all the way here, na ilikuwa bullish, kwamba price was going up in 1 month. So na kama imefika mpaka hapa alafu ilifika previous month ilitoka hapa ikakuja hapa, na hii month unaona inateremka, inakwambia ilikuwa imepanda na sasa inarudi from here inarudi chini. So it gives you a bigger picture. In the bigger picture ni hii price in the previous month tulienda all the way here na inakaa inarudi. And from looking at that, you look into the day, you look at the previous day, and then so each candle represents a day. You look at last few days, you can see, so meaning every candle represents a day, and you can see a whole week. Na unaona bei imekuwa ikipanda because this candle is here, the next candle, the next candle, the next candle, meaning price is going up. And most likely, if the price has been rising, there's a chance it continues to rise, and not unless now you go into news and other things where you'll come and see maybe imefika resistance yenye it's expected to reach and then turn, and we will go into how to trade with that. So but now you've seen how it's moving in a day scenario. Go down to an hour, you look at the behavior. You can do 4 hours, then 2 hours, then 1 hour. So it depends on the broker, but most of the broker I can see 4 hours, I can see 2 hours, I can see 1 hour. Then from hours, I move to 30 minutes, I move to 15 minutes, and then into the much smaller, even to 1 minute. Now, why I'm going to say in the bigger time frames, each candle like 1 hour inakwambia unaonyesha one candle ikikuwa inakuonyesha one candle represent 1 hour. So for the whole day, kama ni 8 hours, you only look at 8 candles and how price has moved within those 8 candles. You get my point. Now if you go down to 1 minute, then of course you cannot see the whole day. You can't see the bigger picture in the whole, how today's price has moved. Why? Because each candle is representing only 1 minute. So there will be a million candles in one day. So the graph will be, that's why you hear people say there's a lot of noise. Why? Because in every movement, even when price is moving up, It doesn't move straight from, let's say, 100 to 200. Price will always go and have pullbacks. So price itatoka iende 101 irudi 100, iende 101, iende sasa 102 irudi 101, iende all the way to 105 irudi all the way to 103. So itaenda polepole ikienda. So if you are in there wakati inatoka 105 irudi all the way to 103, you will think it's coming down and you might be tempted, let me enter a sell, because price is, it's not dipping, it is just slight pullbacks zenye by the time your entry, your trade is locked in, unapata imekushukisha zaidi, then instead umeshuka all the way na ama ikushukisha all the way to 100, and then una realize kama ulikuwa na a bad lot, hiyo 100 peke yake inaweza kutoa kwa market. So it's important to always look at the 1 hour time frame for any kind of thinking, bigger picture. Can you look at what can 1 hour time frame count, or can you see 1 hour time frame in a New York, let's say New York session at 3 East African time, 3 p.m. ikifungua? Can you look at 1 hour immediately? No. Why? Because it has just started. So immediately the session starts, the previous sessions saa zingine inakuanga ni irrelevant per se, and you'll come to see why. Because even if price was going, price can do the opposite of what it was doing. So you want to see maybe the 1 hour of now, meaning when the markets open at 3, you could decide it is only at 4 that I can come back and say I will do anything. So you will look at the 1 hour candle at 4 and not at 3. And then now after that 1 hour, you'll go down to lower time frames and see what was happening in that 1 hour. The bigger time frame in a bunch of price is going up, and you can see where it's going or going down, and you can see where the last support was, and you mark. So there's something called support and resistance. Now you realize that when you're on the higher time frame, now that support is very solid, haitai break, and na ile pia resistance ni the same, but ukienda to 1 minute alafu mark support na mark resistance, they're not heavy, itazipita tu. Unapata umeweka support, unasema okay, below my support naweka stop loss, italima tu hiyo support iende kwa stop loss yako ikuumize tu. So for that reason 1 hour time frame is critical and the lowest level from which you're supposed to be making bigger decisions on where to go, what to do, and all that. Then now you go to the lower time frames to kutafuta kitu entry. Entry ni kama on the higher time frame. Unapata on the higher time frame, it is a buy, and you are price had fallen up to here. Now price is also moving back, but it has come all the way here. But when prices are going, what happens is prices keep there's something called a pullback. So inaenda ikirudi nyuma, inaenda kidogo inarudi nyuma, hivyo 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 hivyo, unaona, mpaka ifike juu. So it can go like that, forming higher highs and higher highs as it goes. So what you do, you go to the lower time frame. So in the lower time frame, kama mimi nitaenda 5 minutes penye haina a lot of noise, lakini unaweza enda all the way to the 1 minute. Now in the 1 minute unakuja unapata I can't enter now because the price was already going, it formed a new higher high. So what you do, you wait for that price to fall, then you join at a leg and you continue. In other words, when you join from up, it will pull you back, then go. So you wait for it to come down, then you join, then itapanda na wewe. You can decide to come out kama wewe ni scalper, ama kama you are day trading for the day, you let it go with you all the way to where you had marked it is going on the higher time frame, alafu you exit, and that is the trade for the day. So that is the importance of time frames, and I hope nimezi explain vile inaeleweka rahisi, and the importance of those time frames.